chant.
Did you hear?
Won
the war.
Wait, on the war? What? Stupid Russian. Stupid fucking Russian. Stupid flag. Yes, the inside flag.
I tell you what, what's all that kerfuffle in India?
I've heard our company boys are having some trouble in India, you know, something to do with this, what should we call it, cartridges, yes, cartridges for their new muskets.
What? Those things are state of the art. They contain the finest swine and bovine fat outside of these great British Isles.
Well, actually, many of our sepoys in India are Hindu and Muslim, so Hindus can't eat beef, and Muslims can't eat pork. Pagans, eh? So,
What?
understandably, indubitably, they're not too happy about it.
Preposterous! I eat beef and pork all the time, and I'm not trying to overthrow my commanding officers.
Seems to me like they're blowing this completely out of the water. I say we have them court-martialed.
Well, actually, that doesn't sound like a good idea. They still hate us for Steam's campaigns against Fargi and our big crackdown on Sati and female infanticide. They also think our missionaries are a bunch of upstart ponces that Dalhousie reforms were a bunch of codswallop. And don't get me started on how we took control of Avad. I don't know how you say that.
Awad.
Yeah, what is foreign name?
Shut up, you
I don't think this is how you play bridge, but
Go fish.
Rummy!
Yes. Speaking of which, have you seen the latest issue of Cyburns Weekly?
Have I? It's almost as good as last month's ankle mags.
Sir, Prime Minister, sir. Have you seen the news? Sir, Prime Minister, sir, have you seen the news?
What? Lord Palmerston interrupted by annoying little twerp young minister? What could you possibly have to say? Actually, Baron, you read the letter.
Oh, sir, I can read it.
Hey, none of that! Oh, I can have you sweeping chimneys by morning light if you don't shut up! Shut up, you!
Well, Prime Minister, it says here that...
Right, as members of 1st Battalion 60th Rifle Station in Meerut, I think the Indians are up to something. I think they're planning a mutiny. Let's call it an Indian mutiny. That happens mainly in the region of Bengal, whilst the majority of the British Raj remains loyal to the crown. Now, hypothetically, if I were a mutinying sepoy, I'd wait until we, the 1st Battalion 60th Rifles, were unarmed and parading to church before we begin the mutiny. As that would mean we'd have to march back to our lines, get our rifles, and that would take valuable time and allow mutiny to spread from beyond Meerut. That's just a theory, mate. Anyway, off to the whorehouse, eh? Fucking.
Well, dear. Oh dear. Should we drink tea? It's only getting cold. It's only getting cold.
That's today's
Palmerston!
Yes, Mum. Right away. Don't you touch it. That's my sponge.
That's tricky.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Alright, what's all this rubbish I'm hearing about Meerut? You better sort this out or I'll have you down the apple and pears and into a workhouse.
Well, I'm desperately sorry, Your Majesty, but as far as I'm concerned, this whole affair is nothing but a native rabble who won't accept the British way of life.
Alright, Palmerston, I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to send the troops.
Yes, Mum, right away.
Are you alright? Prime Minister?
We're sending the chip. Where's my sponge?
Sir, my promise was a pizza!
Those dastardly fellows. They've only gone and reinstated the Mongols.
That was Genghis Khan, sir.
Yeah, Mongols are the
Hey, this is the last time we do business with the Talundars.
Talentars, yeah.
Almost. Good, almost there. I suppose we'll have to build a new Delhi.
What the devil are you on about, man? Sure we've lost Delhi.
Yeah, word, and most of the Punjabi territories, but we still got Cawnpore. Sir Hugh Wheeler, KCB of course, has that place locked down like the butchers during Lent, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I'll never take Cawnpore.
No, never take it.
I'll never take Cawnpore, yeah.
We got that slimy little rat Wheeler within 3 weeks. We watched him and his little British entourage mosey on down to the Satishara Kiat after that whole surrender malarkey. And then we let him have it. Killed 400 of them and then took the women and children as a kind of bargaining chip, you know.
From what I've heard, although a couple of our boys have kicked the bucket, we still have our live women and children. It might be a mutiny, but they'll never kill innocent British women.
Yeah, they're not even that
Savages would never do that.
They would never do that, surely.
Imagine if they did that.
I'd be extremely cynic. Bugger. So I believe I had a telegram fresh from India. It's about the women and children. So.
Let me see.
I can't wait to kill those British women and children. Can't stand a lot of them. There's 200 of these tots just hanging about in my basement.
Oh dear.
That might be the oopsies, as the young people say, so.
As the hip folks on the street said.
Oh dearie dear.
Rather.
All I need is something good to happen in this. Or Her Majesty's royal fist will strike my sneezer again.
Well, there's some good news. We are giving the cheeky so-and-sos a good hiding in Lucknow, sir.
Really?
Yes.
Let's go there now.
Finally, September 25th, we were saved by British forces. Great British forces. And that, my friends, that is why the British flag would fly over Lucknow forever and fly over India forever. I say, old boy, I don't know how we managed it. 87 days I was in that hellhole. 87 days. End of June, they started shooting at us. I don't know why. We've always been nice to them. And I tell you what, on the 4th of July, everything seemed at its darkest. That's already a terrible day in British history after those Americans, whoever they are, started that bloody war. But we lost a great British hero, my friends. A great British hero. He was doing his duty. Henry Lawrence. That is a name that will die with the greats. The greats. He was a brilliant man. But enough of that.
Well, great news, chaps. We've sorted out that kerfuffle in India.
Hey, about time those dastardly fellas got what they had coming to them.
You mentioned lots of some of our finest soldiers. You know, they respect the local populace. You know, they're God-fearing good blokes. You know, they don't fill their boots at all. Yeah.
Oi, mate, you good? You good, mate? You good? I think he's a goner. Hey, father.
Now skip all that, mate. Skip all that.
Yeah,
Check it for the money.
Check it for the money. Oh,
Check it for the money.
Yeah, mate. Oh, mate, look at it. He's got 2 shillings. Yes, mate, we're rich.
They had no issue biting the fire on their cartridges, am I right, lads?
Do you know who we should blame for this whole fiasco?
Who, Mr. Prime Minister?
Who, Prime Minister? Who?
The company!
Yeah.
Wait, do you mean John Company? He's a good man.
East India Company, you buffoon! I say, no more. I say we have India. So, what have you learned from this whole fiasco?
Give us a Prime Minister.
More tea, anyone?
Yeah.
How was that?
That was alright, mate.
Good, perfect. I mean, we wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for those stores underground, you know? I say, this is just a mere prediction, but 1913, mark my words, we will have ice boxes in every house. Oh no, what's he doing here?
Oi, mate, you weren't fighting. What are you talking about, bloody ice boxes? You weren't on the wall fighting
I love Britain.
No, you weren't fighting my seaboys, mate. I was fighting my seaboys.